What up, everybody? Welcome back to Way of the Hunter. And today we are back in Lintukoto, and we are still on early access. Although by the time you guys see this, the game or the DLC will be out. But I hope everyone's having a good day. And if you guys do have this map, I hope you are enjoying it. I'm quite sure some of you are probably going to have similar complaints to what I have, in that it kind of feels like the excuse me, kind of feels like the animals are just recycled. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get into excuse me. We're going to go ahead and get into the story missions today and start working on those and see what they have for us in regards to this. You may or may not have heard, but on this particular map for the stories, they have two different story endings depending on decisions that you make during the story. So you may end up getting different results than what I do. But we're going to go through here and see what they have to give us for the missions, and we'll just kind of go through it and see exactly what happens. And I'm gonna put the hog collar on. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to put it there. That's fine. Anyways, hope you guys are all enjoying this, and I can't remember if I already said it. But if you are finding yourself enjoying this, I would appreciate it if you'd hit that like button. And if you have not yet subscribed, I would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to the channel. And we've got some emails here. I'm not going to put the voice on, but we have from Lars Vessa. So are you the new warden taking over Arturi's place? You have some big shoes to fill. I hunted with Arturi for these last 2 months since my daughter refuses to hunt with me. I've heard that you're an ex-convict who had to be in protective custody because you ratted out your crew. I don't respect such people, but if you want to gain some respect, show me the biggest reindeer you can hunt. Okay. We'll go ahead and accept that mission. But then we're going to go here, and important from an anonymous. Good morning, Mr. Michael Anderson. At least that's the name of the new warden I found on the website. So guess what I found on my usual stroll? One of the cabins got a paint job. We have loads of talented artists in the area. Now, I hate to interrupt your busy schedule of doing who knows what, but could you, as the warden, check it out? I get it. Investigating stuff might not be as thrilling as whatever you're usually up to, but it'd be cool if you could drag yourself away for a sec. A totally unimpressed Lintukoto inhabitant. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and accept that as well. From Pekka Ollie. Greetings, happy to meet you. My name is Pekka Ollie. Your predecessor, Arturi, told me about you. It's exciting to have some fresh energy. What's the word on Arturi? I heard he's off globetrotting, chasing every species of fish in the world. There was one thing Arturi knew how to do. He could talk the fins off fish. I wonder if he's managing to keep quiet while he's fishing. I'm the owner of the Glass Igloos, Frostview Sanctuaries, just getting the business off the ground. Thoughts on the name? Too flashy? I've heard that there is a better view of the northern lights nearby. I'm wondering if I could build another glass igloo there. Would you mind checking it out? Sending you the location in the attachment. I look forward to hearing from you. All right, we'll accept that. And lastly, good day, Michael. Michael. I understand it's only your first week, but there are some issues we need to address that were caused by your predecessor, Arturi. As you will soon discover, he was frequently involved in the art of social intrigue, or as he liked to call it, Arturi's gossip time. He devoted a considerable amount of time and dedication to creating a web of myths, both on a personal and interpersonal level. Despite discussing this with him, he always feigned ignorance. My personal theory is that he aimed to attract more attention from tourists, but much of the attention he garnered was negative. I believe he did it purely for his own pleasure, a motive I find perplexing. So what exactly did he do? He fabricated disturbing stories about certain landmarks around the Lintukoto Reserve, and I suspect that he created some of these landmarks himself. There is an entire website dedicated to enthusiasts hunting these so-called whispers of the Lintukoto. Near each landmark, there's a hidden message in a bottle containing these whispers. Please locate the missing ones and simply rewrite them. People are already searching for them, so we might as well just turn this into something positive. I know the approximate location of one of them, called Bleeding Trees, so you'll find the location in the attachment, but finding the others is up to you. Best regards, Nicholas Bari, Finnish Nature Warden, the Lintukoto Reserve website, preserving the beauty of nature one day at a time. All right, we'll accept that.
Nice email.
So,
a noble goal. Not sure if it's profitable.
Tuesday to-do list, check the habitat population in the swamp region. Don't reply to pointless emails. Try to have a nice day. Okay?
Hello there. Am I speaking with Mikael Anderson?
Mikael.
This is Mikael.
The first week on the new job and you're already slacking, huh?
Excuse me?
You haven't responded to my email.
Sorry, who is this?
Lars Vesser.
If I recall, there was nothing in your email that required a response.
What?
Have a nice day, Lars. Like a bear shot in the ass.
I believe we got off on the wrong
Oh, jeez, come on.
Not just the wrong foot. The wrong planet.
Let me reintroduce myself. My name is Lars Vesser. Pleased to meet you. I can be a bit confrontational with new people. I hate newcomers. I apologize for accusing you of being an ex-convict in my email. Pekka has just told me a different version of your story, an even more ludicrous one. Arturi liked to gossip, or rather, spread outright lies.
Can you guys shut up for a second so I can get out of this room? All right. So we are near the end of the day, so I'm going to go ahead and advance the time. And so now then, objectives. We have the Grin and Barrett, which we need to discover all species living in the swamp by interacting with their need zone. And doing the free hunt. We've already discovered 4 of the 6. Investigate the graffiti on the cabin. Okay. Check out a place on hunting map from midnight to 2. Okay. And locate the bleeding trees. Okay, I believe I already found that, but we're going to go ahead and get on out of here and see if we can find where we're going. All right, guys, so right up here should be bleeding trees, and the first of our whispers that we need to collect. We're going to continue walking up here, and we'll show that here in just a moment. you guys can see here that we are coming upon the bleeding trees. And in my first video, you will notice that I did come here and I made a comment that this was going to be something for a mission. And sure enough,
Now I have to find a message in a bottle.
is it the police? You know, you know. Oh, right there.
Bleeding trees. Beware. These trees are not trees but skinwalkers. Do not turn your back to them. And never come to these forests again. They belong to the skinwalkers. Whispers of Lintukoto.
Okay.
I'm not really much of a writer.
These trees were painted red. Okay, I think this is the first part that determines what ending you actually will receive. So we have the option of just writing something or relate a thoughtful story. Now, excuse me. Sitting here thinking about this, I think if you want the quote unquote best ending, which I'm going to be honest, I have no idea. Whoa. I have no idea which, what the good ending and the bad ending, so to speak, or ending A or ending B are. But I think I'm going to choose the relate a thoughtful story.
Let's channel my inner artery without writing anything too disturbing.
Oh. Write about a red girl and a wolf? Or write about unkept promises? I kind of want to do the write about a red girl and a wolf. I think that's what I'm going to do.
There once was a wolf who could only see the color red. He tore apart other animals because he couldn't see them until they bled. A little girl found out about this and drew him a way out of the forest using just the color of red. And then she painted herself from top to toe. The wolf found her. Whispers of Lintukoto.
Okay. So that takes care of that. So I believe the rest of the whispers we just find as we find them, which I know that there's one here. And I'm going to go ahead and go there and see what we get out of it. All right, so here is whisper number 2. And this is the PC that I found earlier, and we have a message.
No one knows how these appeared in the forest. It was just here one day. Even if you steal the screen, it will reappear the next day. You will be missing a piece of your soul, and the equipment will become more sentient and radioactive. Whispers of Lintukoto.
Okay, this guy's an idiot.
This one was rather meek until the radioactivity thing.
So, I'm gonna go with, let's go in a different direction.
If people work too much, then this desk can follow them. Or should I make it a desk for an animal?
Okay, the link sitting at the desk is too hilarious. I have to go with that.
This is the workplace of Mr. Lynx. Please do not disturb outside of work hours. Whispers of Lintukoto.
That is awesome. I love that. That's hilarious. And yes, you're getting a peek into how my mind works. So we're going to now move on to the next whisper. Right, so here is our Arctic fox. And we did get him in double lungs. He was only 62% on the genetics. So we will sell him. And that'll complete that mission. Okay. So I feel like this is going to be another whisper. And it is. So we're going to come up here. And before I do, I'm going to just show you guys where I'm at. I'm down here in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, out on this island. And we're going to take the little whisper.
Why are there so many mushrooms? You walk further, and you see even more. You smell them even more. The spores invade your body, never fully leaving and festering. Welcome to the road of death. Whispers of Lintukoto.
Lintukoto. Alrighty.
How are there so many of these growing? I don't want it to sound like it's dangerous to go into a forest and breathe in. I should rewrite it.
You should rewrite it. pleasant story or fun facts about mushrooms? I think to go with the angle that we've been going, I think we're going to go a pleasant story.
Even though these are poisonous, I wouldn't want people to destroy them.
Tiny Mushroom Village or Wedding Isle? I'm going to stick with the mushroom and go Tiny Mushroom Village.
Welcome to the village of the Mushroomies. Looks like you found us.
Alrighty. And there is another question mark just right over here. So while we're here, we'll go ahead and go over here and get it. All right, so here is another whisper.
This swan is here as a warning for the swan who terrorized the boats and the people of Lintukoto. Many boats were capsized and many lives were ended because of the hatred of this creature.
Well, that's dark.
Whispers of Lintukoto.
A murderous swan in Lintukoto. Arturi should have been a writer.
Share a fact or make something up. Let's make something up.
Let's try to stretch my creative muscles.
Playfully absurd tale.
A deal was made. If you arrive on a flying goose, I'll marry you. So he bought a swan pedal boat, and he pedaled there for 3 hours. She still said no. Whispers of Lintukoto.
All right. So that takes care of that whisper. And that can be found right up here. So we should be getting fairly close. We got a few more to go. I'm going to go down to here next and start checking these and see if we find some more whispers. Oh, here it is. We found ourselves another whisper.
This bath was in the famous House of Horrors. No one wanted to buy the house, and a team of psychics soon discovered that the culprit had kept his victims in this bathtub, which became a powerful source of negative energy. The bathtub was thrown away, and it is said that anyone who wanders into its vicinity will be haunted by the nightmares of its previous victims. Whispers of Lintukoto.
Okay, getting darker.
I was wondering how he would make an old bathtub into a scary story. Arturi definitely has talent.
Let's base the story on local folklore.
Maybe I could research the existing local stories about the bathtub and base the story on them.
Let's go Ducksmith.
It is said that this bathtub was home to a family of ducks and their ducklings. Once they moved to the south, a flower grew for each of the duck family members. Whispers of Lintukoto.
Alrighty. And that is right here. We'll zoom out a little bit so you can see right there. And I'm going to continue on, see if we find some more. All right, guys, so here is another whisper.
Spinning, spinning, spinning. What is my purpose once I don't spin anymore? This haunted merry-go-round doesn't spin anymore. So it's said that everyone who sets foot inside will die within a year in a tragic accident. List of victims so far. Chardonnay Smith, 2005.
We're not going to go through all the lists.
That's a long list of made-up names. They remind me of something. But why would anyone make up such a morbid story?
Let's do a positive superstition.
Let's make this a good photo spot for people, rather than discouraging them from using it.
Let's do the frogs.
If you take a picture here, that night a frog will visit you and give you a kiss. You can make a wish. Just don't forget to brush your teeth beforehand. This frog is picky. Whispers of Lintukoto.
Alrighty, we got another one down. And for you, those of you who want to see where we're at, we're right here. And I've got one more question mark on the map. I suspect there may be still some others that I have not yet uncovered. But I'm going to go and check this one out and see what we find. All right, guys, so here is the next whisper. And my suspicion is that this is the last one.
The Last Supper. Another piece from the House of Horrors. The perpetrator invited his victims to dine with him before he... Whispers of Lintukoto.
Alrighty then.
I know this table. How did this get here? How did Arturi...
Quickly or right now? Let's do right now.
I never thought I would see this table again. How did Arturi do it? Am I hallucinating from all his stories and lies?
Let's do he thought the man was a friend.
The boy could hear him laughing the whole time. Did he know the boy was hiding under the bed? Was this the scariest performance of his life? It was.
All right. And as I suspected, that was the last of the whispers. So this one here is located up in the top left of the map. And real quick, I will show you once again where all of them are. So you're going to start out over here with the blood trees that really aren't with the whisper. And then if you come down, there is a whisper right here off of this camp. And then there is another whisper right over here on this island, and you can get to the island from right here. You have a whisper right here. That would be 4. Here is the 5th one. And then we have the 6th whisper is right here. And then, as I mentioned, the last whisper, the 7th whisper, is right up here. But anyways, if you did find yourself enjoying this, and if you did find it helpful, I would appreciate it if you'd click that like button. And if you have not yet subscribed, I would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to the channel as well, as both those things do help me out. Lets me know you guys want to see more of this kind of content. Also helps with the YouTube algorithm, getting video out to more people. But for now, I will talk to you all next time.